680's Richard Southern joins us now. And Richard, Canada is apparently on a roll. New numbers are showing the Canadian economy growing much faster than the U.S.
Yeah, this is interesting. Canada's economy, France, is growing 3 times as fast as the U.S. economy through the first 3 months of the year. Got the first quarter GDP numbers, gross domestic product in today. It showed Canada's economy growing 3.7% in the first quarter. That's a strong growth rate, and it is versus the U.S. economy, which grew just 1.2%. How did we do it? Well, household spending and auto sales were strong. Of course, the housing market at play. Investment in housing doubled on a year-over-year basis. At the same time, though, savings dropped. So that's an indication that Canadians went further into debt in the quarter. Francis, the economists I'm speaking with now are more and more expecting an interest rate increase later this year from the Bank of Canada. So what's that going to do to the Toronto housing market? Could further cool it. It'll be interesting to see what happens there at the Bank of Canada.
For sure. So there's apparently a cloud moving over solar stocks. They're tumbling on reports that the U.S. may exit the Paris Agreement.
Yeah, the outlook for solar definitely dimming today on that. Those reports coming out of the White House. We had shares in Canadian Solar, the largest North American panel producer, down 5.3%. Jinko Solar Holdings down 5.2%, and First Solar, another big name in the space, down 2.5%. Traders think the potential move by Trump to get out of the Paris Agreement signals that the U.S. will subsidize coal, which would be bad for the solar guys. At the same time, though, coal stocks actually fell today, reflecting concern that that coal companies brought up that an exit from the Paris Agreement could unleash a global backlash against U.S. coal companies. We also had the Tesla CEO, Elon Musk, Francis, threatening to leave a White House advisory panel if Trump did indeed go ahead and drop out of that Paris Accord.
So CocaCola is trying to find a way to stop falling sales. So they're going to be releasing bottles again with people's names on the label. But this time, the controversial marketing program is going to be featuring last names. Last names.
You might see some Francis D'Souza Coca-Cola bottles or some Richard Southern Coca-Cola bottles out there. If you do, they might have some goatee in them. You have to be careful.
Yeah.
Might want to strain them first. Coke's name campaign is back, and indeed, it's going to have last names this year. Coca-Cola is trying to battle back against what is falling sales, consumers turning away from sugary pop. The controversy, though, is, you know, remember when you were a kid and you went into the gift shop and you're looking for the keychain with your name on it and they didn't have it? That's the same sort of problem Coke can run up against here, you know, not accurately representing culturally or religiously diverse names. So kind of a tough campaign for them, but it has worked in the past, Francis.
A Southern Coke has a nice ring to it.
Especially if you put some Southern comfort in it. Absolutely.
No kidding. And it's a really good drink. So a major controversy is brewing at Porter Airlines, and it has nothing to do with ticket prices or luggage fees. This is all over cookies. What are they doing?
So you know they give away cookies, right? Free cookies on the ground and in the air. And currently they have, you know, shortbread cookies that are made by a company in Aurora. Those are on the left. Big cult following for those. People love them. They're replacing them, though, with the ones on the right. Walker's shortbread made in Scotland. And, the outrage, Francis, the outrage online. Let's take a look at some of these tweets we're seeing. One of them reads, "Hey, you guys, Porter Airlines is changing their cookies. This is a national
outrage.
Big outrage, Francis." Another tweet reads, Porter Airlines, a great airline, has axed its trademark Porter cookies for these bad, dumb substitutes. Be angry. Looks like Donald Trump may have written that one. Finally, rest in peace cookies. Porter must be trying to trim margins by offering a cookie no one still wants to steal. You know, the fact of the matter is they don't spend a lot giving away these little trinkets and goodies on Porter, and it wins them a lot of sales. So it's something that continues to work for them no matter what type of cookies they're offering, Francis.
And I don't like shortbread. Just want to put that out there. I'm not going to be a fan of the new cookies.
We'll have the glass of wine instead.
That's it. So now we can have our own red wedding. The Game of Thrones wine is hitting the LCBO.
Yes, indeed. Just in time for the new series, the new season of the show. So there's 3 wines they're going to be selling at the LCBO, and they match the kingdoms that are depicted in the show. So there's a rich red representing the House of Targaryen, a golden Chardonnay for the House of Lannister, and a Cabernet Sauvignon for the House of Stark, ranging in price from $30 to $75. Unlike the show, which I can't follow and I can't understand, this is something I can grasp a little bit better, Francis.
Yeah, unless, you know, someone's going to poison you with that wine, right? Because someone's going to backstab you. That's the whole point.
The LCBO actually pointed out in their release, they said they love to overindulge in wine in the show, but you got to be careful not to do that at home, they said.
Well, that's it. Be careful. Okay. Thank you, Richard.